really bright. And we'll turn this one down just a little. All right. I'm literally blind right now. I've got a new lighting set up and I'm trying to find the best options. So my husband got me this huge light and it is massive, but it's not in the right place. So I'm trying to adjust it so that I can actually see. Whew. Hi, good morning, everyone. So I am going to be going to eat lunch with my husband and his family, and I wanted to kind of try and achieve a little bit of a true sunset eye today. I've tried these before in the past, and lo and behold, yay, success has been patchy. Please let me know if my my connection's bad. I've been having some problems. All right, so I'm just gonna, I put a little bit of oil on, argan oil, so I feel nice and good for base right now. I'm gonna prime with the Angel Veil, NYX Angel Veil. Just give me a little something to start out with. I've been finding out that with the change in the temperature, my eyes have been super greasy on the lid lately, so I gotta try and find a way to prime those effectively to keep it from happening. And I took advantage of some holiday deals. Hubby finally listened and did me a wonderful good. I've got a couple Christmas presents here. Oh no. If you guys haven't seen this one before, Tarte's got it on sale right now. The colors are beautiful and they are really nice. I would use a good primer with them though. Okay. He also was sweet enough to pick up the ABH Modern Renaissance, which I know all of you know and adore. And also the ABH Soft Glam. Hello, Mama. Beautiful. Okay, making a mess. So those were Christmas presents, but today I am going to be looking at doing more of a sunset eye. I'm probably going to be using either this one or my, let's see. Not that one. I'm going to use a little bit more of the 35B palette, and I'm going to be using some teals probably from my BH Galaxy Sheen palette. So either that or from the Tarte. The Tarte I don't really think is bright enough. So yeah, probably the Galaxy Sheen palette. Okay. So I primed my face a little. I got to finish priming. I'm just talking right now. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas and New Year. Please leave comments below. If I do not respond to you, it's for some reason I cannot see your comments. It takes a little while sometimes for them to load. Okay, so please let me know if the lighting is a little bit off as well, because I've got a new lighting set up. I'm gonna just finish priming my face here. I was watching a couple of Wayne Goss's videos this week, trying to get some inspiration, and I love Wayne Goss. I know sometimes he can be a little bit of a pain, but he gives really good advice. So I was watching his videos about priming and how to keep face makeup on, because that's been a real issue for me. Okay, so just an FYI, I started using these hair bands that are everywhere. I got these from Palmetto Moon for $1 each. They're amazing. I love them. I bought like a handful of them, and they actually keep my hair up and they don't break it. All right, for the eyes, a little bit of Morphe eye primer. You see it, this shininess here. That's that oily base I was talking about that I can't seem to get rid of. And what I'm finding is that the primer actually goes away after a while because that oil just kind of slips them off. So I'm going to prime that good and let it sit. All right, so and a couple other things I grabbed. If you guys are aware, Ulta is still having a sale on Anastasia products. I got a Brow Wiz and a Dip Brow, $15 each. You guys know that's a big deal. It's buy two, get two free. Or, excuse me, buy two, get them for $15 each. Don't let me be a liar on that. So I'm looking for my eyebrow brush. I've got an Anastasia number 14 in here. Too many brushes. There's my Benefit brush. There's my Anastasia brush. The number 14, this is a very stiff brush. It is a little bit more short. I like this because it's very firm. And I'm going to use my Dip Brow. This is the first time actually using the Dip Brow. As you guys know, if you've watched me before, my eyebrows are a pain in the ass. Hello, brow line. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely perfect. I move a lot. I have ADHD. I never get tired of standing. I'm always bouncing around. I almost got kicked off a couple of times because I was listening to music while I was playing in here. And it sucks because I like to move and dance. And apparently I was violating copyright laws. So bye-bye to that. Anyways, when you see most makeup artists, are they standing when they're doing their brows? Or not when they're doing their brows, but when they're doing makeup. A lot of them, when they're doing other people's makeup, they're all standing. It's just easier to see what they're doing. And on me, I like it. I'm a nurse. I stand all day anyways. Okay, I am a firm believer of Dip Brow after this, guys. Anastasia Beverly Hills has me for life after this. This is the Dip Brow in the color chocolate. And once again, I'm using a number 14 ABH brush. This is the firm little one. I looked at a 12 and I just didn't feel like it was firm enough for, I'm drawing outside of my lines. Small enough for what I needed. All right, so I'm having an emergency here. I'm about to lose power. Bear with me. So while I'm sitting here putting in the power, hubby also got me another thing. I have not used it yet. I've opened it, I swatched it, I love it. I swear to God, this is my baby. Hello, blood sugar. Hallelujah. Okay, best made palette I have ever found. Have not even opened it. I'm scared of it. Honestly, Jeffers did a great job. See my little draw outside the lines? We'll clean that up in a second. I got some Shape Tape. We'll get rid of that. And I'll spoolie out the rest of this in a minute. I know my brows, I'm still learning, guys. Give me a break. It's told to do fluff lightly. Lightly. All right, Shape Tape, here we come. I did hear a rumor that Shape Tape was being discontinued this year, so if any of you are diehard Shape Tape users and you have not heard about that yet, I would research it, because if you don't have your Shape Tape, what are you going to have? You need a standing backup. All right, I'm just using an e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush just to go ahead and try and get my brows finished here. And I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair Neutral. Too deep, too deep, too deep. You have to go in and fix that. That's what happens when your brows are sisters, not twins. Mine are totally sisters. I did get them waxed for the first time recently, and that seemed to help greatly. I've got a lot of loose skin right here under my eye though, and it's always a problem when I try to do my brows. Fudge, I can still see my line. There we go, that's better. Okay, let's get rid of this. This is my first live in a while. Let's get rid of that little mistake I made a little bit earlier. Good morning from San Diego. Hey, all the way from California. I'm in Florida. We're literally across the United States. How's the weather in San Diego? It is sunny and cold in Florida. And when I say cold, I mean Florida cold, not like Wisconsin cold. Anything above, below 60 here in Florida is considered cold. But we're different. We've got humidity. People forget about that humidity. They want to get on us all the time and say Florida isn't cold. But if you never had Florida humidity, you just don't get it. It's raining in San Diego. Well, hopefully it's still beautiful. I heard San Diego is beautiful. I've got friends that live in California right now and they love it. So I hope it's brilliant later on this afternoon. Oh, UK. Good evening. I love getting people from the UK. What part of the UK are you from? All right, just do a little bit more of this Shape Tape up here, just to get good. Down the nose, okay. St. Aug, I'm in Gainesville, go Gators, chomp chomp. Morocco, wow. That's awesome. I love getting people from around the world. Guys, they're awesome. I'm actually kind of funny. I am a Floridian who's lived in Canada, so I've had that experience. I lived in Nova Scotia and Ontario at various points of my life. Love them both. Guys, I'm going to use my Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the color Warm Vanilla. This is the dewy, not the matte. The dewy tends to look better when I'm going out and about. It just holds the moisture a little better. Because it's winter, it doesn't dry me out as much. By the way, I have used the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I've used the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. I've used the new NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and the only one that really matches my color the best has been the Estee Lauder. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And why spend $40 a bottle when I can get good coverage and quality for less than 10? You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. That's the first time I've ever heard my brows look great, so thank you. Because usually they look like trash. I appreciate it. So everybody is all on this thing about how you should take a beauty blender and you have to dab, 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 dab in order to get it right. And as I told you before, I was watching Wayne Goss, right? And he was saying that if you want your foundation to last longer and stay on longer, you take your blender, get it good and saturated. I like using a dry blender, that's just me. And I have two Real Techniques blenders. I have an old one and a new one. Okay, they don't sell the old one anymore. They changed them. There is a definite difference. I've been hearing a lot on the beauty blogs about how everyone hates the new Real Techniques blenders. I can definitely tell you the new ones use more product and they are not the same in texture. You see the color there? The new ones are more porous. They're not as fine. They soak up way more product. So I am still looking for a replacement. I have not bit the bullet. I'm a little cheap and bought a beauty blender sponge. I hear those are good, but I hear they tear up quickly. So I'm not sure if I want to spend $20 on something that's just going to die really quick. And I wash all of my products about once a week. I usually only do my makeup in the morning. You guys see I'm giving extra forceful little push in on my foundation here, holding it for an extra second. That's trying to just keep it in place and kind of force it into my pores, which was what Wayne Goss said to do, to keep it on longer. I actually tried this technique the other day. It really did work. My foundation lasted much longer than normal. So I've got some NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder in the color Light Medium. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of that on. I have an NYX powder sponge here. Wayne Goss recommends using the same sponge you put your foundation on with. I'm just going to use this other one, the other Real Techniques sponge that I have here. And I'm just going to press in to my problem areas, kind of hold that on there and get it nice and set. And he says not to load up your powder sponge until it feels like you need more. So, my problem spots are always my nose and my cheeks. They tend to have that powder come off really easily. And I get really dry around my mouth. So I always tend to put a little extra moisturizer or oil around my mouth to keep that from drying out. All right, that looks pretty flawless. I'm just going to brush over it, make sure we're good. Put some stuff away. Get my powder brush out. This is my Aesthetica P12 powder brush. Just going to wipe off any excess, and I'm going to use my fingers and just press in that Shape Tape above my eyes. Make sure we get it good and covered. Okay. That looks good. Oh, right. I'm going to do a really quick contour. What am I going to use? What am I going to use? Let's do a little bit of this ABH Stick Foundation in Mink. Going to use a Luxie brush. This is going to be the Luxie Pro Precision Face 680, and we're going to just buff it in. This is a slightly contoured brush. It's got an angled edge on it. It's nice and firm, got good bristles. I'm going to take a little bit more of that right underneath the chin here. You see how beautifully that blends in? Push this up into the brow line a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to take a little bit of my... Gonna go to my Mad for Mauve Ulta Beauty. Actually, because I'm doing that orangey tone on the eye, I'm gonna go for the Peach Pop from Ulta Beauty. This is just a 6-tone set. I'm gonna use a middle color called Spice. It's a little bit darker. On this one, I'm gonna use a bigger brush, I think, just to get that on. I'm gonna use my Ulta blush brush. Nice fluffy medium length brush. And for me, I've been taking my blush and pulling it in from my cheek and just kind of doing a little C around the front just to give a more natural color. I'll come down from the cheek, blend it in, up out of the jawline there, and give it a little C in the front. How's that look, guys? I want it to be natural, but not overwhelming. So, too many things on my counter. I'm sure some of you are ready to go to bed, right? Especially in Morocco and Great Britain. And let's see. All right, so I want highlight. Actually, I think I'll save my highlight for after I'm done with the brows. I'm gonna come back in real quick and just kind of take care of that. I hate sparse areas. Just gonna warm that up just a little bit. Okay. Not gonna sleep now. You gonna stay up all night? Woohoo, all nighter. Keep it going. Okay, so. All right, let's pull out this Morphe palette and see what we got in here. 7 at 9. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna use a neutral color and go all over this. In this one, it's going to be the Go Nude color. This is Go Nude on the Morphe 35V. I love using a specific brush for this. I always use my Morphe 510. It's a nice big fluffy brush. It covers beautifully. And I try to get the whole eye area with this. And what season is it in Morocco? Are you guys above the equator or not? I'm trying to think. You guys should be above the equator, right? Okay, and we have another color here called Turned On. This one is a little bit of a peachy orange color right there. Turned On. Okay, and I'm going to dip my 573, Morphe 573, and I'm going to tap this color in. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's like this warm kind of spicy color. It's beautiful. Okay, now that I've got it good and tapped, I'm going to blend it out a little. And this brush is great for getting in the crease. I have deep set creases, so this just does a beautiful job of blending out. That's why I love this brush so much. That and my 510s in the corners. So I'm just gonna, like I did the last time, I'm gonna tap this one in. I'm not going to forget to come back and get the corner here because that's a problem area for me. Then I'm going to come back and blend, and I do have that extra little bit of skin on this eye that's problematic. So you guys are going to see me using two different techniques when I blend because my eyes are a little bit older. I am going to be using the back and forth, and I'm also going to be using a little bit of a swirl depending on where I'm actually getting. Okay, so I actually do both. I wear lashes and mascara. I love wearing dramatic lashes. However, I haven't gotten the confidence to really wear them out of the house yet. I know there's some girls that like don't leave the house without the drama. And I just feel awkward when I wear them outside the house because I feel like, oh my God, everybody's going to see me wearing fake lashes and I'm going to look like a clown. I do have some smaller lashes that I just don't feel like wearing. I mean, I have fairly good natural lashes. I'm not gonna like be upset about that. So I like to wear those. I just get a really good mascara. Okay, so the tutorial that I'm looking at, it darkens up a little into a purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color right underneath the turned on the 35M, which is going to be Wild Thing. It's kind of like a spicy berry. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to get into this purple color at the bottom. It's like an eggplant color. And that one is apparently Bad Boy. Bad Boys, Bad Boys. So first this one, then this one, okay? I'm going to smallen up my brush here. I need something a little tighter to do the close work. Give me a second while I pick out my my contenders here. Okay, so I got a couple 505s and a 4. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm going to use the 433 to get that berry kind of spice color in there. And that one is Wild Thing, which was right beneath Turned On, right into the crack. Give it a good little swish. Hallelujah. Jeez Louise, look at the color. I'm sorry, I am addicted to Morphe palettes. I have more Morphe palettes than just about anything. The only thing I have more of than Morphe is probably Anastasia, and that's because I'm a good makeup whore. I'm coming back in with my 518 with the turned on color and just popping it in there because I didn't have a good line. And coming back with that Wild Thing in the crease. Wild Thing, I think I love you, but I want to know for sure. Look at that. Oh my God, is that gorgeous? I'm not sure if you can see how beautiful that is. Let me know if you guys need a different look, okay? I can turn off one of these lights or something or give you a little bit more. Hi, hubby.
Hi.
Yummy, so yummy. All right, so I'm gonna go in with that eggplant now, Bad Boy, and I'm using my Morphe 321. This is a tiny little pencil brush. We're just gonna get right up in here. There's that little bit of extra skin I told you guys about. It's only on this side. I hate it. I think it's because I sleep on this side. Started using a satin pillowcase to try and get rid of it. Okay, so that's a little rough on the blend. I'm going to take a little bit of my other colors and blend that out. Okay, that looks really good. Ooh, shadow. Put my finger in it. Okay. Going to look for something a little bit more potent with the teals right now. I need like a dark teal color. Give me a second while I hunt. If you guys have any recommendations for dark teals, let me know. I've got a lot of palettes here, so ooh, I think I found something. In my ABH palette, I have this is the Subculture. There is a color called Prism, or Access, excuse me. Access, boop, 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 boop. Really nice, okay? Thank you for all the hearts, guys. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Access ABH, we are gonna pack this. I'm gonna blend it. I'm not gonna do a cut crease here. We're gonna just pack it right onto the lid. I am using my MAC. I think this is the 442. This is one of my favorite brushes. And I'm gonna go with one of my BH colors over this in the Galaxy series. If you guys are familiar with BH, their shimmers are like super, super bright. So I'm just packing this right onto my lid, guys. I'm giving nice firm kind of really punch it in there, okay? this color is just gorgeous with this, guys. I love it. Okay, and I want you to go, if you haven't heard of them, I'd like you guys, especially my friend here in the UK, Miss Demi, if you have not heard of Blush Tribe, you do not know what you're missing. Blush Tribe is a UK based brand. I can't afford shipping yet, which is why I haven't bought anything with them. I absolutely love Blush Tribe. Their palettes are out of this world. They're gorgeous and I hear nothing but good about them. So if you live in the UK or have access to stuff from the UK, please check out Blush Tribe. I'd love to support them. Her and Certify are actually sisters. The Certify stuff is great, but I really love the Blush Tribe palettes. The colors are just, they pop. Okay, so now that I've got that in, okay, I'm going to take a smaller brush, my MAC 242. Where is it? MAC 242. This is smaller. It's basically the same brush but half the size. And go into my ABH Prism palette, and there is a color in there called Throne. It is a dark, but you see the color in there, the aqua tones. I'm actually going to use this in the corner, only the corner, just to darken up that corner. And pull it in sideways across my eye. You see that? That light bit of sheen there. And I'm just pulling it across my lid in the corner. All right, so now that I got that in, I'm going to close that up and I'm going to pop on over to my BH and find me a good color. Okay, so Solar Flare's out. That's all warm tones. Ooh, I think I might have found something. Ooh, I definitely found something. Okay, so Hello Supernova palette. Guess what that is? That's gorgeous. Okay, so that's the color Pisces from the BH Supernova palette. All right, I'm going to dust off my brush a little. I have the blank slate here, little powder thing. We're just gonna run my brush over it, clean it off, and I'm going to go in heavy with Pisces. And I'm gonna go right over that teal color I already have. Thank you. I have so much fun doing this, guys. I can't even tell you. My husband hates it because I disappear for like an hour. If you guys want, you can look me up on Instagram. It's Rissa2878, RISSA 2878. And I am under Melissa Mizu Price on YouTube, where I post all of my lives. If you want to check me making a mess of myself. And boy, if I've made some messes of myself. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. I'm in love. I'm so in love. Okay, so I want to do my under eyes. I want to do something bright under my eye to highlight that, I've got this Revlon Photo Ready in Cajal. It's F213 is the color. It's going to give me a bright blue. And I'm just going to do my waterline. Sorry about the eyeball, guys. I hate eyeballs. That's just going to make that pop so much harder. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go under my under eye, and I'm going to use a LA Colors eyeliner pencil in the P609. This is copper. It's a little bit darker, and I'm going to pull it and just put it right here under my waterline. Just to kind of tie in that color story up top. I'm not going to put it under the whole under eye. I'm going to stop a little bit short of center. Okay, and in that inner corner, I'm gonna use something a little bit different. Use a little bit of white just to highlight that under inner corner. And this is gonna be my, oh gosh, Ruby Kisses, I think. We like pop. Ooh, ah. Gonna blow that out a little. Okay, and eyeliner, eyeliner, eyeliner. Gonna find some eyeliner, eyeliner, eyeliner. I need some juice. Ulta Beauty lip and juice infusion lip oil. I always put this on before I put on any lipstick. Let it sit for a couple of minutes. I've got drier lips. They need help. It's winter. Good stuff. Okay. All right. I'm feeling like a rock star today, guys. Okay, so let's see. I am gonna go back and use my Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me. This is gonna be a concealer in the color Fair, number 10. And just add a teeny little bit down here. Nothing big. I just wanna brighten it up. Got a couple of Real Techniques Baby Beater, baby sponges. And I'm just gonna slightly just pull this back a little. Like I said, I always feel like Bob Ross when I'm doing this. Draw a happy little tree. And I'm learning to keep my mouth closed while I'm doing a live. Happy little trees. Gorgeous. Ah! Okay, so what am I doing now? I want to do a liquid liner. I just got this with the pineapple. This is the Sex Kitten by Tarte. I have never used this before. This is going to be with a grain of salt. Okay. Don't blink. Murr. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so the struggle with hooded eyes and wings is real. For me, it's been never ending. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna do myself a favor and cheat. I do not have a stamper, but I do have a guide. I have a magic eraser for that. Elf. It was cheap. It works. I like it. did it go? I'm missing a concealer. Oh, there it is. This is one of my usual tragedies. I'm gonna have to come in and contour that again. So yeah, it's okay to mess up. We're all learning, right? We all have good days, we all have bad days. Wings suck. Do not be afraid to start over. Have no shame in the fact that your game can always use a little improvement. We're here to learn, right? And honestly, if it sucks a little, I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to be number one. I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. I kind of like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm just gonna blend it out a little. All right. Put these back. And all right, so I always go back and kind of blend out my colors after I'm done, just to make sure everything's kind of fluid together. I'm having a hard time getting my palette open. Okay, gonna go back into the turned on color and just give a little teeny blend in the corner here, just to even this out, and a little teeny blend in the corner here to even that out. Then I'm going to take this blinding white color in the corner known as Knockout. Right there. Oops, right there. I'm going to take a nice little tight pencil brush. This is an e.l.f. and hey. All right, eyes are done. Can put a little highlight on my cheek. I'm gonna go for a little today is like an unintentional ABH day. Sometimes I just want to use all ABH products, or as many as I can get. So I'm going to my Aurora palette, and I am going to use the shade Eclipse and Lyra. I'm going to use one of my Luxie highlighting brushes, the Duo Fiber Powder Brush. Bam. I'm going to clean it off a little because I've got probably highlighter left over on that from the last time I used it. And I'm going to go in with the Lyra color, and I'm going to put that right here on the side ball of my cheek. This is a lot of fallout with this one. I'm going to take a slightly smaller, tighter, this is an Eco Tools face brush, so it's very dense. I'm going to use the Eclipse color, and I'm going to just pat it. In over top of that. And everybody loves a nose highlight. I like mine to kind of glow. And also with the pineapple, I got the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is a little sample. Not really a huge fan of this. It does the work, but it's not better than sex. Thank you. And you guys know you got to get really close to the root of the lashes and wiggle it just a little bit. I want to see you wiggle it just a little bit. All right. Sorry about the open mouth. As my mother would say, I'm catching flies. Okay, so I am going to go extra today. Just a little bit. I'm going to use my Wander Beauty mascara. This one I found is actually really good for my lower lashes. It's got a slight crook in it, and the brush is enough that it grabs my lashes and actually does something. Most of the mascaras that I use on my lower lash line, they do nothing. So this one I found is actually really good. Same thing though, you gotta wiggle it. If you don't wiggle it, it's not gonna do anything. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. See? Big, huge difference. Huge. Okay. Lips. Lips. I'm looking at the collection. We're gonna go nude. And over top of that, I'm going to do some NYX lingerie glitter. go a little bit deeper on my cheek. I feel like I'm kind of washed out here. With this strong an eye, I just want to make sure I'm good and balanced. So I'm going to come back in with that spice. I'm going to use a slightly tighter brush, one of my Luxie brushes. This is a Luxie Tapered Highlight. I like it for blush. Just going to darken that blush area up just a little. All right, and so I've got these lashes that have been just sitting around waiting to be used, and they are gorgeous. They are the Kiss Corset lashes. I think we're gonna go there. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Let's do a test run and see what you guys think. So the liner, the lip liner was actually, I think, an NYX color. This is NYX Professional Makeup, and this is in the color Slip 17, or sorry, SLLP 17, and it's called Staged. It's a nude liner. So I love it. That lipstick that I had was the Kat Von D in Agatha. It is a nude lip. Love it. Okay, so what do you guys think? Not sure if I want that one or something a little bit heavier on the ends. Give me a second. I'm shopping. I'm shopping my eyelash collection. Those have been overused. Maybe less drama, more volume. Let's try that. These are the Ardell 603s. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Just a little bit of extra pop, not too heavy. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for these. Not always does bigger mean better. Sometimes you just gotta roll with what you got. All right. So I'm using a Carrie eyelash glue. It's clear, so you're not gonna see it very well. I have actually been using this eyelash glue for years. I used to use it when I'd go out and my little raver girl days. Oh, that's so pretty. It's just barely there. It adds just a teeny little bit of extra flair. Okay, so these are the Ardell 603s in black. Let me let you get a good look at them. What I've learned with lashes, these are very light lashes. They don't need to be formed as much. You don't need to sit there and exaggeratedly pump them back and forth. But when you have a heavier lash, you are going to want to do that because they're so thick and they're not naturally curved to conform to your eye. So go easy on yourself with lashes. Practice makes perfect. I've been putting them on for years and I still need to take them off and reapply all the time. All right. These are actually so light, I would go out in public with them. I think I'm done. What do you guys think? I feel good. So, have a wonderful week. I wish you all the best of looks this week. Have a wonderful new year. And I'll be back for more fun later. Looks like this end has gotten a little bit out of tack. There we go. We'll fix you in a minute. There. Okay. And have a great week, guys. Bye.